Hey guys, it's Sheila from One Pretty Little Box. This is my second go at this video, so I'm hoping that it works. Hold on a second. You guys know I have to take my glasses off because it creates a glare and I just can't stand it. So, I have something that I want to share with you. And actually, I'm going to import several different parts of this video, so editing is going to be kind of interesting. I haven't taken time to actually edit a video, but I wanted to include an example, and I wanted to use something that wasn't exactly as personal to me as the example that I shared. And anywho, let me move through. Last week was a really tough week for me. Many different reasons, and actually I think a lot of things have been leading up to it for years, you know, kind of one of those things. And so come Friday, I'd had enough. I'd listened to an Abraham Hicks podcast, a video. I stick YouTube on my phone in the car on the way to work sometimes, and if I stick it in my cup holder, it kind of increases the volume. And instead of listening to the same nonsense on the radio all the time, I try to listen to things that are going to lift me up for the day, to build me up, give me encouragement, maybe poke me where I need to be poked every now and then. And this kind of did it. Kind of inspired me to pursue something a little bit different. A different way of handling what I was going through. And so pretty much what was said is that if you go and you take a piece of paper and you write a situation that you do not like, I do not like blah blah blah, and a little section, right? And then underneath that you're going to write this sucks. I do not like it because blah 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 blah. In my example, I did not put the words this sucks. Honestly, it didn't come to me till right now of what was said, and you know, words are just words. You put yourself into it and you're going to get what you need out of it. And so you actually expose all those feelings that situation makes you feel. And then when you get all that done, underneath that, you're going to write, when this is resolved, I will feel, and write down all the things you think you're going to feel when this particular problem is fixed. All of a sudden, I had tears in my eyes, and I realized that the problem is not ever the problem. It's not the problem. The problem isn't the true problem. The problem is, it's the emotions and the feelings that we're feeling that we have an issue with. Yes, this may be something that hurts for a second, the situation itself, but it's not that. It's not that. It's how it makes us feel. And if we can get through that and understand and accept how we feel about it, and then start thinking, well, what do I want to feel? How would I rather feel? Instead of just thinking and concentrating and focusing on how we are feeling, take the time and the energy to start thinking and thinking of the feelings and the emotions you want to feel instead. Start thinking of if that was not the case, and this is now the new case, how am I going to feel? You'll see next in the example how I outlined it for you, and I'll be back after you watch that. Okay guys, this is actually the process. Hold on. Okay, so you're going to start with something you do not like. Oh gosh, this is hard. It's hard to make up a scenario, but I really don't want to share what's going on right now in my own personal life and how it's changed, because some of it is very personal and I'm not ready to share it online. So, here, how about this? There we go, right? So that tells us what a situation that we do not like. Now we're going to go down and we're going to share how it makes us feel. Incomplete and worthy, like a failure, unable to provide for my family, envious of others who have plenty, and oh no, we're not done. Unsatisfied, incomplete, sorry, and frustrated. We've all felt that before, right? So then you're going to add another box on your piece of paper, or you could do it on the computer like I'm doing right now. And this situation is resolved. I will fill. How are you going to fill? How are you going to fill when you have enough money to pay your bills? Let's change this. Let's expand. And have enough left over for fun, right? So this row, I also feel tired, weary, and disappointed at the end of every work day, knowing that it isn't enough, no matter, sorry, let me scroll down a little bit, no matter how hard I work. Right? We have all felt that. Okay, so let's go to the good part. This is the best part. Oh, well, okay. When this situation is resolved, I will feel elated, overjoyed, peaceful, calm, worry-free, and content. I will also find renewed love for why I do the job that I do, and find fulfillment in every single day. And of course I have to go back and change this because there we go. I love being able to take my family out for dinner and a movie. On a Tuesday, simply because it's Tuesday and not a special occasion. Sorry, every day has become a special occasion. I love my life. I'm going to shrink this little box up just so you can see the last part of what I suggested, and it is going to be right here. I'm going to have to move you guys a little bit. Let me adjust this for you. Right there. You see that? You are going to, hold on, let it focus. You're going to document that when this situation was resolved, and you're going to keep this, and you're going to make a portfolio, and you are going to begin to see the hardest times in your life change day after day, circumstance after circumstance, and find joy in every single day of your life. So what'd you think? Interesting, right? It kind of puts a different spin on what we're feeling at the moment, and maybe what we're wanting to experience in life means more to us than what we are experiencing at this moment. If you put that to every test of every situation in your life that you do not like, and put the date on the top, the example I showed just now, I did not have the date on top. You're going to write the date on top. When I did that, it was Friday. My situation was resolved and beyond my wildest expectations. It did meet, however, all the feelings and emotions that I wrote down on what I want to feel. I hit every one of those. Guess when? Saturday. It was beautiful. Beautiful. Made me a believer. Made me a complete believer. So, I suggest that you give this a try. It might not work as fast for you as it did for me. I have a couple other things. In fact, Monday, when I decided, oh, wait a minute, that worked, and I went back and I read it, I looked and I said, okay, well, let's take the next thing. Let's take the next thing that I want to see change in my life. I wrote it out. I felt great afterwards. That date on the bottom is still empty. It has not been resolved yet, and that's okay, because I know it's coming. I know it's coming. So, Tuesday, I did the same thing. I did the same thing with a total different situation. And yes, in some ways it is unresolved still, but I had some pretty great things happen that day towards that particular goal, if you want to say. And then today, you know, the one I shared, we all face that time to time. We all get tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and we'd like to have the extra. I'd like to say, hey, I know I cooked dinner. We'll hop in the car. Let's go grab a burger and go grab a movie, just because. Raising 3 teens, it's a little difficult at the moment, especially knowing that I'm going into summer and I will be home a little bit more than normal. So, anywho, if I can bring any kind of hope to you in any situation that you might have, whether it be in a relationship, your job, finances, I don't know. I don't know what you guys face. So those are always the things that hit me the hardest and they hurt the most, is relationships, finances, keeping everything balanced, and my career, because it all matters a ton to me. Those are my top 3 priorities. And so, you know, that is what I'm always geared towards, and I'm always geared towards encouraging you guys in those areas, because as a female and as a woman and as a teacher and as a mother and as a wife, those are going to be important to me. You might not be a mom. You might not have a job. You might be a stay-at-home mom, and that's great. So you may not have some of the same situations that I have. If you have any questions, if you have any, if you try it and you have a fantastic testimony about it, leave it down below in the comments. I would love to hear your successes. And if you have any questions on how to make it work for you, again, leave a comment below or send me a message. I'll get back to you. And thank you guys for watching. I hope that whatever situation comes your way, that you're able just to say, okay, this is not my problem. My problem is how I'm feeling about that situation. I need to change how I'm feeling. I need to start thinking, how do I want to feel, and start just letting go of that. Because I tell you, when I did that on Friday, I wrote it down, I let it go. The waters were a little rough a few hours after that. But again, the tide settled down and now it's just a beautiful thing. So, I love you guys. I thank you for watching. I hope I do okay on the editing of this video. That is still something I'm pretty new at. That's why I usually do one-shot wonders. But I thought it was very important to show you exactly what I meant instead of showing you my personal example, because I really didn't want to personally do that quite yet. And sorry, boys are playing video games. And I wanted to also kind of encourage you and let you know that whatever situation you're going through, there is someone out there who is going through the same thing. Never feel like you're 100% alone in anything, because that is just not true. That is a lie, and I will not allow you to live in a lie and to bask in the negative mindset that nobody understands, because there's somebody that does. I thank you again for watching. If you have not yet, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll be back.